What's going on, guys? You're watching Spartan G Gaming. Thank you for joining me. Now, we all have our preferred best class setup. We all love using different weapons compared to each other, and we all love using different perks, but this is my personal best class setup. This is more for people who have already completed the Dark Matter challenges and all the calling cards, like myself, who are just looking now for the best class setup to get victories in games and concentrate on wins and doing the best gameplay that you possibly can with the best setup. So if you are still looking for a best setup class, guys, hopefully this is going to help you. The KRM-262, equip that as your preferred weapon. I love using it. Also, don't have a camo on it. I found that having camos on, especially the bright and colourful ones, will make you spotted in gameplay, so keep the camo off it. Luckily for me, when I do put the attachments on the long barrel, I do have a black market item, so I'm going to put that on. It just makes the long barrel look a little bit more unique, and as you can see there, having the long barrel on will put your range up by 2 bars. Other than that, if you don't put it on, the fire distance is not all that great, so you've got to make sure you have that long barrel on. And through many experiments and trials, trying to find that second best attachment, the rapid fire was the best. As you can see there, the fire rate goes up by 2 bars, and that has been the best second attachment I could find for this weapon. So into the perks now. I would definitely go with the Ghost in Perk 1. When the enemy has got a UAV in the sky and it's active, you're less likely to be seen on the map when you're moving or when you're planting a bomb, especially in Search and Destroy. And, you know, it really does help you. But remember, because we haven't got Suppressor on, we will still be spotted on the map for a very short amount of time if we do fire our KRM-262 at any enemy. So keep on the move, guys. But definitely that Ghost will help you. Now into the perk 2s. The best perk 2 you could have is the Hardwired. You are immune from counter UAVs. So how that helps, guys, is when an enemy has a counter UAV in the sky, normally your map goes funny, you can't see where the enemy are. Having this hardwired on will still keep the map clear. You'll still be able to see where the enemy are. But also the great thing about this perk as well is that you are immune from power cores, EMP grenades, trip mines, shock charges, you name it, you are immune from it. It is absolutely one of the best perks you can have. Cold-blooded in perk 2 as well is an awesome perk, especially for game modes such as Search and Destroy, Demolition. It really does help me in that because you are immune from being targeted from ground score streaks. So really that does help, guys. It's helped me out on many occasions. Definitely have Dead Silence on, whether you're playing Search and Destroy or Demolition or Domination, anything, guys. This really helps because you're not going to be heard on that map unless the enemy has got their awareness on, which is very rare in some games though. But you know, the last thing you want to do is be stomping around in your big black boots being heard. It really does affect your gameplay, but also Blast Suppressor as well in your perk 3 will definitely help you have less sound coming out of your thrusters. So again, we're going to be stealthy as much as we possibly can. And no matter whatever game mode you're playing, guys, like I said, it stretches from across the board from Search and Destroy all the way to Hardpoint, that kind of thing. It really does help you, this class setup, with anything that you're going to do. So now we're working on to the specialist character that I would recommend you use. I love using the character SPECTRE and use his Ripper specialist weapon. That's helped me out on many of occasions. That Ripper device really does get precise, quick, clean kills. It is the best setup that I found with any specialist character and specialist weapon, but also use his jungle outfit. Again, when you're playing Search and Destroy or you're playing Demolition, you want to be less visible on the map. So when enemy do see you, yes, they do see the little red lights on you in the distance, but again, it will take them a little bit longer to see you if you have got that lovely camouflage on than something you've got bright colours that you've got out of the black market. It really doesn't help you, but with that outfit, it's really helped me. Now, I'm going to show you my control screen here, so help you what I've got on my look sensitivity horizontal and my look sensitivity on my vertical. I use roughly about 12 on that, on both of those. It really does help me. I've tried to go a bit higher, but then it's a little bit too crazy, insane. But I prefer to have the 12 and 12, and this really does make me near enough invincible in games. Trust me, guys. So if you use the rest of my control setup that I've got there, you can set all that and see if yours is the same. In the button layout, I would always go with the tactical, so I do change it from the normal standard one. But I just love to, you know, go prone and crouch down with the actual stick rather than using the button to do that. I just prefer that better for me. That's my personal setup. But if you think it helps for you guys, you set that up. But remember, I'm just trying to give you the best setup that I am invincible near enough in games. So we're on Search and Destroy, guys. We're into some gameplay now. And I'm going to show you how beneficial this setup is. I play no end of Search and Destroy. I love it. I've really, to be honest, had enough of domination and hardpoint. It really does get boring. I find a lot of players nowadays, now the game is coming to an end before Infinite Warfare comes out in November, it's getting all a little bit boring because players aren't really playing in those game modes like how they used to. But Search and Destroy still does have its good players in there. You've got people in there who near enough always want to play and win. So you can guarantee that you can always have a good gameplay in Search and Destroy. And the best thing about it is as well, once you do kill an enemy, obviously they're not going to come back and spawn and try and get you. That's the best thing of all about Search and Destroy. So I love it, and literally, guys, I can take a whole team out in just one round with this setup. I will show you gameplay, you know, from footage that I'm showing you here of how good this weapon is. You can go round, you can be less spotted on the map, the enemy don't know where you are, but also because of the KRM-262 attachments I've got on, you get the quick, clean, one-shot kills. Sometimes though, due to connection, you might fire from the hip and not get that kill in the first kill, but you can guarantee the second one, as long as it's in range, will then get you that kill on the second shot. But the majority of the time, you can near enough get it with the one shot, which is why I love preferring this weapon. But, you know, another game here of Search and Destroy, and it's not just about the best class setup, guys. As you know, it is all about tactics, the way we play, the way you use your map, especially on core mode. You've got to keep eyeing up your map. You've got to keep seeing where the enemy are blipping, because it's really going to help you. So it's a combined thing of the way you play, the tactics. You can see on all my gameplay here, guys, I stick to the wall as well when I'm going around. If you go out in the open, you'll be spotted. You've got to also remember how the enemy will play as well. On most of the maps, we're all getting used to them now, so enemy are going to know roughly where you're going to be coming out from, where you're going to be, so you've got to kind of counteract that and try and, you know, change what you think the enemy are going to think you're going to be doing. That also helps as well, and with all that combined, guys, you could be one of the best players out there. You really can. No end with this best class setup, my tactics, the way I use the map and the way I look at it. I am always near enough top of the podium in every single game now in Search and Destroy. And I will always finish in the positive. It's very rare now, since completing all the dark matter, completing all my calling cards now, that I'm ever in the negative. I'm always in the positive. So like I said, guys, hopefully this setup is going to help you as much as it does me. So if you are looking for that great setup to help you in gameplay, then, you know, give this one a go. See how it works for you. I'm sure it will work for you guys, because if it works for me, it's going to work for you. But you can see here how I'm using the map. I'm looking at the blips on the map. You know, I'm working my way around. Remember, they can't see us while we're moving when an enemy has got a UAV up. We can't be heard because we've got, you know, the dead silence on. We've got our thrusters, you know, suppressed. It's just an awesome setup, guys. It really, really is. Also as well, when you have got maps where you've got buildings on, especially when using the KRM-262, I find that I try and keep in the buildings a lot, but I do keep on the move, as you can see. This is one of those moments where I did need to get 2 hits on. I will show you this one back in slow motion on the kill cam. But as you can see, you know, I did get hip fire kill. It should have killed him there, but the connection wasn't all that great in games. But you can see how you can just take those enemy down. You know, you can go around the whole map and take every single one of them out. This is a great one here, guys. This is me taking near enough the whole team out. It's me on my own against 5 people. I've already taken one of them out, so they've got an idea of roughly where I am, because they're going to see that blip on the map, because I remember I haven't got a suppressor on. But again, I'm using my tactics, my knowledge, knowing that the enemy are going to be coming around here at any point. I'm just walking up and down. I'm keeping on the move. I'm trying to get away from where that blip has just spotted on the map. I'm not going to run right into that point B just yet, because I know know they're going to be waiting around there, so I'm just hanging around this area, making the enemy think. And look at this, guys. I've already taken 2 of the 5 out. There's 3 more to go, but this is the best thing about this best class setup. So like I said, if you are looking for, you know, the best class setup for search and destroy, hopefully you'll find it with my class setup that I've got here for you guys. Look at that. There's another 2. There's 1 more, but I'm going for the clutch. Again, just in time, he came out, I got him, and there's just enough time. So that was 5 against 1, and I took the whole team down, and I also got the defuse as well. You can see how impressive this best class setup is. So if it works for me, it can work for you guys. Give this a go, guys. I really do hope that this best class setup will work for you. But take care, guys. I'll see you on the next video.